The Book of Jubilees, chapter 26. And in the 7th year of this week, Isaac called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, I am old, my son, and behold, my eyes are dim in seeing, and I know not the day of my death. And now take thy hunting weapon, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and hunt, and catch me venison, my son, and make me savory meat, such as my soul loveth, and bring it to me, that I may eat, and that my soul may bless thee before I die. But Rebekah heard Isaac speaking to Esau, and Esau went forth early to the field to hunt and catch and bring home to his father. And Rebekah called Jacob her son, and said unto him, Behold, I heard Isaac thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Hunt for me, and make me savory meat, and bring it to me, that I may eat it, and bless thee before the Most High, before I die. And now, my son, obey my voice, and that which I command thee. Go to thy flock, and fetch me 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loves, and thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat and bless thee before the Most High, before he die, and that thou mayest be blessed. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Mother, I shall not withhold anything which my father would eat, and which would please him. Only I fear, my mother, that he will recognize my voice and wish to touch me. And thou knowest that I am smooth, and Esau my brother is hairy. And I shall appear before his eyes as an evildoer, and shall do a deed which he had not commanded me, and he will be wroth with me. And I shall bring upon myself a curse, and not a blessing. And Rebekah his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son, only obey my voice. And Jacob obeyed the voice of Rebekah his mother, and went and fetched 2 good and fat kids of the goats, and brought them to his mother. And his mother made them savory meat, such as he loved. And Rebekah took the goodly raiment of Esau her elder son, which was with her in the house, and she clothed Jacob her younger son with them. And she put the skins of the kids upon the hands and on the exposed parts of his neck. And she gave the meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And Jacob went in to his father and said, I am thy son. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise and sit and eat of that which I have caught, father, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said to his son, How hast thou found so quickly, my son? And Jacob said, Because the Most High thy power caused me to find. And Isaac said unto him, Come near, that I may feel thee, my son, if thou art my son Esau or not. And Jacob went near to Isaac his father, and he felt him and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because it was a dispensation from heaven to remove his power of perception, and Isaac discerned not, for his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's, so that he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my son Esau? And he said, I am thy son. And he said, Bring near to me, that I may eat of that which thou hast caught, my son, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And Isaac his father said unto him, Come near and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment. And he blessed him, and said, Behold, the smell of my son is as the smell of a full field which the Most High has blessed. And may the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven, and of the dew of the earth, and plenty of corn and oil. Let nations serve thee, and peoples bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. And may all the blessings wherewith the Most High has blessed me, and blessed Abraham my father, be imparted to thee and to thy seed forever. Cursed be he that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing his son Jacob, and Jacob had gone forth from Isaac his father, he hid himself, And Esau his brother came in from his hunting, and he also made savory meat, and brought it to his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise, and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said unto him, I am thy firstborn, thy son Esau. I have done as thou hast commanded me. And Isaac was very greatly astonished, and said, Who is he that hath hunted and caught and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him, and he shall be blessed, and all his seed forever. And it came to pass, when Esau heard the words of his father Isaac, that he cried with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, father. And he said unto him, Thy brother came with guile, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Now I know why his name is named Jacob. Behold, he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me, father? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with plenty of corn and wine and oil have I strengthened him. And what now shall I do for thee, my son? And Esau said to Isaac his father, Hast thou but one blessing, O father? Bless me, even me also, father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac answered and said unto him, Behold, far from the dew of the earth shall be thy dwelling, and far from the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword wilt thou live, and thou wilt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou becomest great, and dost shake his yoke from off thy neck, thou wilt sin a complete sin unto death, and thy seed will be rooted out from under heaven. And Esau kept threatening Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And he said in his heart, May the days of mourning for my father now come, so that I may slay my brother Jacob. So there you go, y'all. I mean, chapter 26 speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Rebecca, she was just looking out for the righteous sheep of the house of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The present sheep of the house of Israel, because she knew that the Messiah would come from one of the 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? And one of the 12 tribes had to come from Jacob, which will be turned into Israel at a later time. But yeah, that's classic Esau right there. Classic Esau plotting and planning on his brother. Of chapter 26 says, And Esau kept threatening Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father had blessed him. And he said in his heart, May the days of mourning for my father now come, so that I may slay my brother Jacob. So basically Esau was plotting. He was probably plotting because he knew his father Isaac was getting old, and he was, his days were coming to an end. So basically Esau held it in his heart, talking about, we gonna hold it down for Pops, but that day gonna come when we gotta bury Pops, and then I'm gonna come for you. I mean, basically that's the hood terminology, the best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? Just hating, But I just got one thing to say before I'm out of here. Now, I mean, to the unbelievers mainly, and to the, the remnant that's still acting up, still in their old ways, their old man, their old woman. Let's just think about something real quick. Let's say, for instance, there was a creator of all things. And let's just say this creator of all things required us to do and to act a certain way in order to please him. You know what I'm saying? And what if there was a certain set of laws set out by him and statutes and commandments that he wanted you to do in order to enter into his righteous kingdom that only a few would potentially be able to get into? Wouldn't you rather weigh your options and try to at least follow the Most High rather than staying in your old ways and gambling that the Bible really is true, and gambling basically that all the stories that you're hearing and that you hear are basically all fairy tales and lies, and none of this can really happen, and that the spiritual realm doesn't exist, and that evil doesn't exist on this earth and good doesn't exist. Because if evil exists, there has to be a higher authority over the evil, because evil cannot rule over good. It just can't. If evil ruled over good, this earth wouldn't even exist, because it would be just filled with evil. So good has to be some kind of reigning ruler over the evil, right? And if that's the case, then what is the good? Who is the good? Is the Most High the good? And if he is the good, and you're not following his law, statutes, and commandments that he placed out, are you not afraid of your afterlife? Do you not understand that your spirit lives forever? When your spirit was put into your body, your spirit was always being. It was always here. It was just given a chance to live the earthly realm before it came back to the Father. So I just ask this again. What would you rather risk? Would you rather risk living out a so-called good life, doing what you want to do for at most 90 years, 80 to 90 years at best, at most? You know what I'm saying? And then potentially get tortured and tormented for all eternity. Eternity is probably a second of your life. You know what I'm saying? Or do you want to put down all your groceries, get down on your knees, tell the Most High all your deepest and darkest sins, try your hardest to stop them, try your hardest to read the Bible, try your hardest to keep the Most High's high holy days and his Sabbath, the most importantly, his Sabbaths. And maybe the Most High will start having grace upon you. And maybe the Most High will count you worthy. So again, which one would you rather choose? Life or death? All praise to the power of the Son of Man, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Father, I am that I am. I just had to say that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be listening to these chapter readings that I read, and they don't let it sink in. Like, what if this is all true? What if this is all real? What am I doing to better prepare myself for the coming of the Son of Man? What am I doing with my spirit to better prepare myself to be counted worthy when the Son of Man touches down for the second time? Have y'all thought about that? All praise to the Son of Man, and all praise to the Most High, who created the Son of Man, who nurtured and blessed the Son of Man with infinite amounts of power that we can't even think of. We can't even fathom how much power the Most High has given the Son of Man. Infinite power. The same way you can't measure the Son of Man's power is the same way how you can't number the children of Israel, because we're like the sand of the sea. We're innumerable. You know what I'm saying? All praise. Keep your head up, Israel, in these trying times, aka spiritual Jacob's trouble. Shalom.